Hey VC, I was watching some videos and one of them was from a member that I'm just starting to really get into watching his videos, Vance, okay, and he was talking about a Pearl Jam record that he received and it was all damaged and stuff. That inspired me to show one of my experiences in that vein that I had, okay. I still have this. First of all, I don't usually like ordering records through the mail, I should say. Most of what my vinyl is stuff that I get from my record stores, and I'm very fortunate because in my area where I live, I have a favorite record store that's about 10 minutes away from my house, and then I have another one that I'd say is about, let's see, it's got the 10-minute one, another one is about 20 minutes from my house, and altogether there are 6 stores, so I'm very, very fortunate there. And one of them has a lot of new vinyl. If there's ever going to be record store day or new releases, anything you want to get right out of the gate, that's the place to go. It's almost like a brand new record store. They have used vinyl, but they also have the newest releases, so anything new I don't really have to get through the mail. I can relate to some of you out there who, don't have access to stores so easily and have no choice but to order through the mail and shipping. But anyway, I started getting into vinyl again back in late 2011. And at first I was getting a little crazy, and I went online and saw a few things. And being a Beatles collector, okay, I saw something on Amazon that I wanted. So this is it. I still have it, okay? Alright, this is the package. It was advertised as an album. I'm not going to tell you what it is right away. I'm going to surprise you. But it said, it was the original pressing from 1964 in mint condition, brand new, like never played, excellent shape. And it wasn't really expensive, but it was enough that I wanted to get a good copy. And here it is. So what happens is I open it up, and it is indeed a beautiful copy, and it's well packaged. Okay, it's the Beatles' A Hard Day's Night. However, there is something about this release that was a mistake, and it was an honest mistake on the part of the people who sold it. This is not an original copy. It's a later pressing from the 70s, which is actually was disappointing when I first got it, because I thought to myself, hey, this is supposed to be a real, an original album here, and it's not. And in fact, when I was a kid and I first bought this album, I'm going to guess around 1975, maybe, something like that. This was the copy that I had. Anyway, I've always liked the way it is here, this thing. It's kind of got like a darker, almost brownish red to it. Hard Day's Night soundtrack. Anyway, okay, so I said to myself when I opened it, gee, this wasn't really what I thought it was, but it's nice to have a nice, beautiful, clean copy of this, so maybe I'll keep it. Alright, and then I turned it around. And I should get into this later. I'm not a big fan of putting records in the back here. I know a lot of people do this. I think maybe they do it to decrease the possibility of ring wear. Personally, I've never been able to understand that, because if you have your albums lined on the shelves and you have other albums in back of each other, you're gonna have the thing outside anyway. I think it's more safe inside. But anyhow, so I get it and I start saying, oh, this is nice. Let's start looking at it, okay? Wow, nice. What is that? Oh, look at that. Somebody took a bite out of it. Well, it's a shame. I mean, I'd like to have this on a nice, UA tan label copy. But it wasn't to be, obviously. And I guess the other piece of it, if I can find it. I don't know where the other piece went. I thought I kept it. Oh, yes, I did. Isn't this exciting? It's really thrilling, isn't it? Okay, here it is. There you go. Maybe I can glue it somehow, right? Put a little glue in there. Crazy glue. Anyway, so that's a little experience that I had. Now, as it turned out, these people were very nice. I called them on the telephone, and they gave me a full refund, and you know, that meant a lot to me. Oh, also, I should say, this thing, it's also, look, it's cracked all around, actually. If you can see that, it's, you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah. Anyway, there's a story for you. So not only was it the wrong record, but it was cracked to boot. So it all turned out all right in the end. Well, anyway, thanks for letting me drone on.